Hi, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to easily run Droid application development setup here without having to set it up yourself. Setting up development environment for Android OS is usually fairly time consuming because you have to download Java, you have to download Java development kit, you have to download Eclipse, you have to download Android SDK, and there's a lot of stuff you have to configure, and it often takes a long time to do. And if you're not going to be developing that much for Android, sometimes it's not worth the time. So in this video, I'm going to provide you with a very easy way of just testing it out, being able to run Droid apps on a virtual Droid, being able to program your own Droid apps. If you're really serious about beginning with Droid development, you should probably get a real installation of it instead of doing this virtual PC based setup, which is what I'm going to be showing you. But for someone that just wants to try out, see like what Droid development is like, this is really good because it's a lot easier. You don't have to configure anything. So in the description of this video, I'm going to provide a link to a virtual PC drive image that you can just import into here, and then you can start it and have all your apps that you need pre-configured. So what happens is when you download the file, you'll find a file called microxp-vmc and shared HDD-VHD. All you have to do is make sure that you install Virtual PC. That's Virtual PC 2007. You can download it from Microsoft's website. So just download that. I think it's like 30 or something megs. Just download that, install it, and then double click on the microxp VMC. And when you do that, you should be presented with a window like this. And it'll begin booting the OS. Okay. Here you can see the desktop of this minimalist version of microxp. Basically, I'll go to my computer and I'll show you what I mean. You can see drive C only used 292 megs, free space 207 megs, and drive E used 1.12 gigabytes. So there is not much space on this virtual PC. So if you run out of space, then either make another slave hard drive that you attach to the virtual machine, or just install these applications for real on your real host machine. Because if you're going to be doing that much Android development, you should probably have it installed on your host machine anyway, because it'll be a lot faster. But this is easy for someone that just wants to try it out. So I'll show you what all these are for. First of all, the workspace shortcut on the desktop here. Inside of here you'll find one sample project that I made that just shows you how to do a simple Hello World app. And whenever you create a new program, it will automatically be placed in this folder right here. The second one is Eclipse EXE, which is what you use to develop your Android apps. So that's the thing that we'll be using in a sec. The SDK manager, that just allows you to download new Android updates, an emulator for the Android, and stuff like that. You probably won't need to be using it. Ultra ISO, that's just a program sort of like Power ISO, which opens ISO drive images. You probably won't be needing it, but it is useful if you need to quickly get files onto your virtual PC and you don't have a network connection working, you can just use it to mount an ISO or whatever. Then you have right here HXD. It's just a hex editor. Probably won't be needing it, but I put it there for my use. BRAM disk. This is the directory where all temporary files are placed. I do this on all my systems just to keep the fragmentation down. So whenever there's a temp file or download or whatever crap, it goes on here, and then when you restart the computer, it's gone. And it doesn't waste the disk at all. Then there's simple defragging program because microXP doesn't come with a defragmenting program. And then process XP right here contains process XP as well as a few other SYS internals apps. If you've never heard of this, you probably don't need to use them, but they are very useful. It's sort of like a upgraded version of Task Manager. As you can see, it gives you all the DLL handles and stuff that everything is using, so it's very nice, and you can kill processes with it. So I pretty much put that on every computer. And then you have auto runs, which is like an msconfig and a few other things in there that I won't explain. Right here, readme file basically just explains what I'm saying in the video. But if you happen to have this download without the video, you can read the readme file, and it explains a little bit about this setup here. Okay, so now I'll begin by opening Eclipse, and we'll see what we can do. Now, Android, as I said before, uses Java to run all of its programs. So, the thing is I don't really like Java because I find it to be kind of bloated and slow, and especially in a virtual PC environment, it will be kind of slow. So just be patient with the loading progress. And so basically in this video I'll show you, after this loads, I'll show you how to run debugging environment inside of a virtual Android, so you can actually see the phone on your screen and test out your programs on it. Okay, so here is the IDE of Eclipse. Here's the, right here we have the template program right here, which basically I'm not sure how it works yet because I'm not good enough at Android development yet, but I can tell you that all it does is prints out hello world on the screen. So in order to test it out, we just have to press the run icon right up here, and you should see a virtual Android pop up, and there it is. Got a bunch of command windows coming up. And this droid right here will initialize, and after it initializes, it'll automatically start up that program that was written right there. So that's pretty much it. So you can go to Google and look up Android development and find out how you can program, because I'm not going to be this is not a tutorial on exactly how you program, but more how you set up the IDE for your development. So I'm going to pause the video as this is loading because it's going to take a long time, and then I'll resume it when it's done. Okay, so that took about a good minute and a half, and after it loads, you'll see a screen like this, which just says the screen is locked, so press menu to unlock. When you press menu, it should begin to initialize the Hello World program. You'll have to click wait because it thinks that the system is not responding just because it's running so slowly. But there you go. First project, Hello World. And you can see it printed out to the screen right there. So it's as simple as that. When you're done, just close right out of here. And now you're back to your code window, and you can edit in here and add your own functionality. So, in the description of the video, you'll find a download to this virtual machine. So you just download that. Don't forget to download Virtual PC first if you don't already have it, and just run the microXP VMC file, and you'll basically open this thing up, Eclipse, and that's about it. No configuration at all. So I think that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and hope that made the configuration process a lot easier. So thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel.